What's going on, people? Middi here, and today we're going to be talking about a new setup which I like using, and that is the RAM-7. Now, I know everyone nowadays is using the Grau, but I wanted to try out a few different weapons within Warzone, because as you guys know, Infinity Ward do secret updates within Modern Warfare, buffing or nerfing certain weapons within the game, and without telling you. So make sure you keep watching till the end of the video, and I'll be showing you what attachments I'm actually using on this gun. But for now, let's talk about the gun itself. So the RAM-7 is a fully automatic bullpup assault rifle with a compact design that lends itself to close quarter engagements. Now, in Warzone there are weapon variants that you can pick up of the RAM, and believe me, they're absolutely trash. One of them is being a Sandstorm. As you can see here just from the attachments, these are going to be in actual Warzone. It's trash. It's got far too much recoil, and you're only going to be killing someone extremely close range with it, so don't let this put you off the RAM. We're going to be comparing this gun to the Grau because obviously everyone is using this within Warzone right now because of just how it is, the damage of it and the range. So if you compare the stats of it right now, you can see at the bottom here it says the stats compared to the Grau. They are more or less the same, but the RAM has decreased range. The fire rate's better, the mobility is better, and the control is better, but the range does lack, and that is the only issue with the RAM compared to the Grau. I've noticed it's really good for finishing people you've downed as well. I mean, after I got rid of this little Timmy with the shield turret, yeah, I know, don't judge me, I was able just to knock him out straight away with the gun. The RAM is way better in close quartered encounters. The amount of bullets that you can fire out, and if you're hitting upper body shots, people will drop super quick. I am using a 50 mag on this gun, but if you're not really too bothered about having 50 bullets and you want the standard 30, you could put a grip on this gun, and if you put a grip onto this weapon, you're going to be able to hit people with increased range, and you're essentially making a better version Grau. Close to mid-range encounters, this gun is an absolute beast. It shreds through people very quickly just because of the rate of fire of it. Obviously, if you're hitting people further away, that sort of head bopping distance, like someone's on a roof and their head glitching and you can't really hit them, that can be a bit annoying with the RAM. Obviously, the Grau is a bit more accurate in that way, but up close encounters, when you're getting close and personal with someone, this gun will just beast them. Normally when I'm using the Grau and I get into a close quartered fight with someone, I can't really rely on this gun too much. If someone's using like a submachine gun, an MP7, or even a snake shot rounds, I end up losing the fight 100% of the time. With the RAM, you've got more of a chance just because you've got that increase of fire rate, so you can knock down people a lot faster. Best way to explain the RAM-7 is imagine it like a Grau, but it's better at close range. If you're someone who wants to be hitting targets further away, but you're going to do less damage up front, go for the Grau. If you're looking for a gun that will just shred people short to mid-range, then a RAM-7 is what you want to need. Next, we're going to be talking about some of the attachments that I'm using for the gun right now. Starting off, we've got the muzzle. I'm using a monolithic suppressor for that sound suppression and damage range. If you're not too bothered about the range, then you can obviously put a tactical suppressor on. Completely your choice there. But I like using a monolithic suppressor just because of Warzone, and people are always mid to long range with this. Next, for the barrel, we're using the FSS Ranger. Gives us damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. You can use the Forge Tag Eclipse, but we want as much control on this gun as we can, so we're going to go for the Ranger. Next, for the sight, I'm using the Cronin 2x2 Elite. This is a sight that only comes with the RAM-7. As I always say, it's a personal preference on what sight you want to use, but I like using this one. For the grip, we're using a stippled grip tape. Gives us that aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. We need that aim down sight speed, so this is going to be the best grip. Last attachment I'm using is the 50 round mag. I feel like 30 rounds just isn't enough in Warzone just because of the amount of bullets it normally takes, and I mean, you're not going to be downing too many people with a 30 round mag, so the 50 round mag is always needed. If you're really not too bothered about having 50 rounds in, you can take that off and put on a grip, and put on something like a Ranger grip, which will maximize that recoil control and make this gun really good for long range. And that is what I'm using on the RAM-7 currently. All in all, this gun is good. I see a lot of streamers nowadays actually using this gun, obviously because of its close range distance of destroying people. The Grau is that gun which is good for all encounters apart from close range, and that is why the RAM-7 beats it in that sense. Very good for close range encounters, boys. If you're in them close quartered fight, you're going to be prevailing a lot more with the RAM. Definitely give it a try if you're getting bored, or if you're someone that doesn't get on with the Grau too much, definitely try out the RAM. A good gun that can absolutely shred armor in Warzone. If you're wondering what secondary I use and equipment, I roll with the 357 with the snake shot rounds, and yes, they're extremely overpowered right now. You're able to knock people down within seconds. Of course, the RAM will do that also, but these are just a backup for when you're out of ammo. And I'm also using a heartbeat sensor, which is overpowered early game for people not using Ghost or having their loadout. And for the lethal, I'm using a C4, which are extremely useful to throw around corners to get enemies, but they also one hit any vehicle that comes your way, instantly killing anyone who's inside. And you can also use it to booby trap helicopters and vehicles for easy kills. And that is kind of it for the video, guys. If you've liked it, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about the RAM, and don't tell me about the damn Sandstorm that you picked up. I know that's trash. And if you guys are new to my channel and want to see more of my plays, guides and gameplay, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to keep notified of anything I release COD related.